Hello YouTube friends. Okay then, so this then is a Hercules Candy tribute video. I'm going to make, or attempt to make, chocolate covered cherries. Just like Steve makes. Now, this video is going to probably be the most edited one I've ever done. So I'm going to remember to do things like put in the iCard so that you can go to the video of Steve making these properly. So this channel, quite a few of the people who've arrived here, I've come via Hercules. Sandra, for instance, and I have who lives in Holland. We have a proper conversation going about Hercules Candy. And I've never met Sandra, but we've got this common link with our love of this lovely family who make this cool chocolate. So there's a number of things I want to talk about today, and one of them is another iCard that I'm going to put in the top there. It's going to be, so the iCards are the list. Oh, hang on a minute, it's there, isn't it? I think they're going to be there. Maybe they are a link so that you can directly link, you know that, to another video, something that I'm referring to. So quite a while ago, there was a new Hercules Candy video up, and it said, customer buys candy for another customer. I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. Well, if you watch the video, you'll see that the customer was Heather, who lives in British Columbia, and the other customer was me. It took me a long time to recover from that. I was absolutely bowled over. It was the most generous thing, it really was. And quite a lot of people who agreed that it was a lovely, generous thing to do said I should do an unboxing video or a review of the candy when I got it. That's not my style, I'm afraid. You know, I'm sorry if that upsets anybody, but that's just not my style. So instead, what I do is I just let this stuff filter down with me, and then I think of the appropriate response, and it's today. So this video then, this attempt to make chocolate covered cherries, is for Hercules Candy, because you are awesome and because they've just moved into a fantastic new premises. It's been so exciting watching them move from their family home, where they live in the on the top story. Their shop is downstairs, and in the basement is their production area. It's been amazing watching them move from that space to the most fabulous, it's just brilliant, new big space, dedicated production room, bigger starch room, shipping area, huge sales area. It's been fabulous watching that process, and Craig has made his little videos and live streams, and the live streams, I always miss them. Occasionally I'll catch one because the timing's all wrong, with me being in the north of England and you being in New York State. Sometimes the timings work, sometimes they don't. But they did a video not long ago, and this might be another iCard, when they reached, was it 100,000 followers? 100,000 followers, subscribers. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed watching that. Well, it won't be long before I reach 500 subscribers, which on my scale of things is pretty awesome. So I'd like to say thank you to each and every one of you. And if these chocolate covered cherries work out okay, that's going to be the prize giveaway. Now, of course, the chocolate came and I ate the chocolate, but I kept the boxes. So this box had sea salt caramels in it. They were fantastic. This box had chocolate covered caramels. I love caramel. They were fantastic. This box had pecan turtles in it. They were lovely. I haven't eaten all these at once. This was months ago this arrived. I've just been gently eating my way through these things and sharing them. But this box had chocolate covered cherries in. So that box is going to have chocolate covered cherries in, if I manage to make this work. Okay then, so what I've got, my setup here, Sometimes I've done a few more of these, and sometimes I do the chocolate covering in a bowl, but I'm going to do it by hand this time on this marble slab here, just like Quick Steve does it. I've got the cherries here. Now, this is where I think this whole thing's going to fail, because my bowl is pink. It's not red. I hope it'll do. But the bowl that Steve does this in is a red bowl. And, you know, it's properly booted up, and it's been, you know, serviced and everything. And it's a red bowl. I'm going to try with a pink bowl. We'll see how we go. Now, Steve uses confectioner's sugar, which in the UK is called icing sugar. I hope these are the right sort of cherries. I hope they are. It's all I could find in the local shop. So what I'm going to do first of all then is drain off most of the liquid from the cherries and put them into my second best bowl. Pink. Okay? As I said to you, lots and lots of editing here. So I've strained off the cherries from the juice. Okay, so sugar all over there. So the sugar coats the cherries, and then when you cover them with chocolate, what happens is it kind of makes the reaction of the wet cherries and the sugar makes a kind of syrup, which is when you eat the thing, that's when you get that little explosion of liquid in your cherries. And I've got my dark chocolate, are going to be dark chocolate covered cherries. So here we go. When you see Steve doing it, you'll see that what he's doing, and you see he's got Craig videoing him, I haven't. And so I'm a one-man band here. So it's looking exactly like it should, so I'm hopeful. I'll tell you what I need to do though. I need to put the chocolate to melt, because I haven't got a chocolate melter. I've got a double boiler over here though. Okay, so then these cherries, they need a big coating of sugar. I wonder if I could risk putting them all in. Do you know, I won't. I'll do them as I need them. We'll just take it slow. Okay, let's see if how the chocolate's doing. Now, I'm not going to wear gloves because I haven't got any. You got a problem with that? I don't think so. My hands are really, really clean. I've melted the chocolate over a very, very, very low heat. But it's still 107 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm having to work in Fahrenheit because I'm so used to Steve telling me what temperature the chocolate is in Fahrenheit. So I'd rather do it in centigrade, but I'm going to do it. It's 105, so it's way, way, way too hot. Now, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to make a chocolate puddle. That's what I'm going to do. But it is clean as anything. Okay, so if you're a recipient of these chocolates, know that I have cleaned everything thoroughly. And I used to work in hospital. I know how to wash my hands. Okay. Okay, you're on 100 still, aren't you? Yeah. Right. We're just going to leap in and do this. I did this puddle once before, and it is a bit weird, but I do know what it feels like, so it shouldn't be so weird this time. I'm not going to scoop it out because I haven't got a massive kettle like you have. Pan. Okay, here we go. We're just going to go for it. I'm really sorry to leave you in suspense there, but I have spent hours trying to edit that video to get it under 15 minutes, and I simply can't. So I'm not going to edit it so it's meaningless. I've stopped it right there at the pour, and that's going to be part 2. So come back in part 2 and watch the chocolate covered cherries. So sorry.